Hi, I'm Nick Bryan, author of the Hobson Choi series. You may remember me from, well, the video I posted last weekend. So, I'm not going to introduce the whole series concept again because that was very much the point of the previous video. I'll link that in the description if you did want to see me talk just generally about the whole thing. But it's a sort of darkly comic mismatched duo crime series set in a sort of slightly more corrupt version of London, and the fourth book, Blood Will Stream, is about the locked-room murder of a YouTuber. So, which is why I'm now doing some YouTube, and which is why, in turn, I'm taking on a bit of a YouTube convention in this, my second, I guess, video, although there are some older ones on my channel. And I'm unboxing something. Specifically, I'm unboxing this, the print proof of the fourth Hobson Choi book. So, you've probably already seen the cover if you've seen my website or the previous video, but if you haven't, then you can wait a few more seconds now. I might as well build some anticipation. The first three covers, of course, are these. One. I got some criticism for not showing them in order last time, so 1, 2, 3. I stacked them up in order specially. So, book 4 is in this box. I'm hoping I've scrubbed out my address successfully. It's not on the back, is it? Good. Right, I'm now going to open this box. That's what you do, isn't it? Oh, it feels about the weight of a book. It looks about the size of a book. I wonder if it's a book. Is that a thing? Anyway. Open box. I really hope I don't fuck this up somehow. This doesn't look like something I can seal back up with Fit Stick afterwards. The box is open. Are we ready? Are we? 1 flat. 2 flat. Open. Oh, sorry. The skeleton. Yeah. Yeah, book 4. Blood Will Stream. As you can see, it's exactly like it looks on the screenshots. It's like that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it pretty much looks as I expect. There's... Sorry, that was live proofreading you saw there, me reading my own stuff. There's the spine. There's the spine the right way up. And there's the back. You probably won't be able to read that. There's a... You might be able to, I've held it for long enough now. There's a pull quote there from booktuber Claire Russo and another one there from booktuber The Book Moo. So, you know, YouTube book, YouTube quotes. It's always like I actually thought about it. And, as ever, it says proof in massive letters at the back, so I don't try and sell this to people in some sort of weird and completely gain-free con. I don't know what I really get about that. I'd save, like, a few pence, maybe. And, yeah, so far, so no massive fails. As you can see, I've managed to change the title at the top of the page correctly, which would be a bit of an embarrassing one. I did nearly consider not doing a print proof for this book, because, I don't know, they insist on sending them over from America for some reason. Self-publishing by Prince, you know, it has a few sort of caveats. They have to be sent from America, the proofs do. Even though if you want a copy of books 1, 2 and 3, you can now just get them basically tomorrow. Just order from Amazon UK and they will just print them off and send them to you. But for some reason I have to wait 2 weeks to get this, or pay like twice as much for postage, but I'm an author on a budget, guys. So yeah, I considered not doing it, but I'll be honest, when I did book 3, Trapped in the Bargain Basement, I may have pasted a scene in twice when I was setting up the print template. So because of that, I freaked out slightly and thought, you know, let's do a print proof. So here it is. I will now spend a few hours in the next couple of days reading that through very carefully to check for typos and me pasting the same scene in twice. Yeah, so let's look at them all together. That's a thing to do, isn't it? As you can see, they look like that together by spine. You may notice I've actually changed the colour for the fourth one, because my one regret, I sometimes admit to having regrets, is that books 2 and 3 are basically the same colour. That I really haven't changed the background colour that much. And I quite like the idea of, if I'm going to do this relatively static sort of design, I could at least change the cover. I feel like that's a nice thing to do. So, yes, book 4 we have this, yeah, book 1 is this sort of grey, books 2 and 3 are this sort of yellow, and book 4 we've gone slightly reddy. I'll see if I can line these up in a way that fits on the screen. Does that work? There we are. I don't know if these are in order. Please direct your complaints to the comments section. But yeah, it's sort of got a slight reddy tinge. Maybe not as distinct from book 1 as I'd like, but I do quite enjoy it. So, yeah, that was the unboxing of my print proof, and that was my second YouTube video idea expired. I'm hoping to do at least 1 or 2 more of these before the book comes out October 4th. Pre-order now. I really hope I haven't messed this up somehow, as I don't particularly want to have to sort of sellotape this back together and try and re-record it. Anyway,